Right, that's me telling Aberdeen a different one across the road in the Moxie this time. Anyway, oh man, what a day. See, just in the train, you get to read a lot of the comments and whatnot, all very, very good points. Now, my main one that I'm taking from this is people say the Americans won't sack the manager because they want him here for the long run and they don't have form for that. I was one of those people, so I've got to take this one in the chin, or both chins, should I say. Anyway, can't wait to start taking that injection thing. But anyway, moving on. Now, remember, the Americans are at the very, very pinnacle of business, sport and business, and they've got there for a reason. Number one, they're ruthless. Two, they are extremely clever people and they know who to employ around them to make them better. And the third one I think as well, when they've made mistakes getting to where they are, they'll own them. So there might be, that's what I'm hoping will happen here. Think, wait a minute, we've got this wrong. And it just comes back to the manager. He's not shown us anything, I think, and his arrogance. And here's the one, this is the one, the big one. Final whistle goes last night, it's Gubbs 6-0. The first thing it seems he's done is gone straight to Patrick Thingy and Kevin Thelwell to say it's my job. And okay, he knows his time's marked. Why else would you do that straight after the game's finished? The fact he came out and said to us, he had that question covered. He knew he'd be asked that and he had the answer. No. The board have already told me I'm okay. The fact that he's had the instinct to go and ask them right away. And he's being clever here because he's doorstepped him right away. He's went to them and said, am I getting a sack? And they'll be like, oh, no, you're okay. That's how I imagine it kind of went. Because remember, this is a clever guy. This is a sly guy. You know, he could sell sand to the Arabs, as somebody said. But you think about it. Why would he, because the managers, the owners, or not the owners, the CEO and Kevin Thelwell are not going to say, yeah, that's it, you're done. We'll have a press release ready for the morning. We'll have somebody in place by next Monday. They wouldn't have done that. He'd have doorstepped them and caught them off guard. There's what I'm thinking to say. I may be wrong with that, but it just seems strange that his first instinct was to go to ask them that. Or maybe it's not a silly thing. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Maybe I'm thinking it too much. But it's a crap place to be. We've been here too many times. I know a lot of you are saying that, not a lot, well, my pal Mark Gregg, you'll see comment, I grew up with Mark and I've got up to all sorts with him over the years. He says they're businessmen and they both think like a fan, but I don't know about that with this one. There's limits, And here's the annoying thing is, see when the draw came out, we were all like, yeah, belter. That was an easy as draw as we could get, and with the first home game against that lot at Ibrox, and we've absolutely effed it. Can you imagine the start was Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs, Celtic? We couldn't have had an easier start. Now, the transformation might start on the weekend when we go up Celtic. Let's be honest, that's not going to happen. That's wishful thinking. But it's just we're in an awkward place, and even if he beats Celtic at the weekend, his job's not safe. It may be something like a 6-0 to Rangers, but it's more likely to be the other way around. But so it's that's suspect that his first instinct was to go and ask them, am I all right? Is my job all right? Like, again, they're hardly going to say, no, they're hardly going to say, no, yeah, pack your bags, Anyway, cheers.